Hello, it's Elena here. I am going to spend a little time today talking to you all about how I teach someone how to learn correct form when they are doing squats so that they aren't doing any harm to their knees or their low back and things like that. So the best way, if you don't squat correctly, to learn how to do it is with one of these exercise balls. So when you are doing a squat, if you are letting your knees go over your toes, I know it's kind of hard to see, that is not good because that's putting a lot of pressure on your knees, especially if you're doing that when jumping, because your quads and hamstrings and glutes are not absorbing that shock when you land. Instead, it's going to your knees. It's putting a lot more pressure on your knees. So the best way to learn how to squat is to do it with one of these balls. And also, if you don't have a ball at home, you can get a chair. And I always tell people, act like you're going to sit on the toilet and you don't want to miss that toilet. So to do that, you have to make sure you're getting your butt back. So I'm going to show you how to do this with a ball. So I have a wall right here. I know you can't see it, but I'm going to put this ball up against the wall, and then let me angle it. And then I have it in the small of my back. My feet are about hips width apart, and what I'm doing is I'm letting the ball kind of help pull me down. And I know you can't see it, but my knees are staying right over top of my ankles and not out over my toes. Just do it like that. Plus, this is taking a little bit more pressure off your back if you have low back issues, and it's teaching you correct squat form. I have had clients before that constantly was doing it with their knees over their toes, and they were having Achilles issues and knee pain and stuff like that. And when I started making them do this, they now do perfect squats, even with a lot of weight and things like that. So it's setting them up for more success. Not to mention, whenever you have proper form, your core is more engaged in what you're doing, and which is helping protect your low back. So when you have that ball and the convex nature of the ball sitting in your lumbar spine, that is helping you to keep that core actively engaged as you go down. So that's kind of how you effectively do a squat. If you don't know if you're doing squats correctly or not, have someone watch you or video yourself and watch and make sure those knees aren't going out over your toes, that you're sitting with your weight back in your heels and not like this. All right? So that's all that I have for you today. I hope this helps you learn how to squat correctly. All right, talk to you soon. Peace.